Woo! It's showtime! Woo!
Last time on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. The last time we did this tier list was about 3 weeks ago, probably 4 weeks ago actually. So this is what the tier list actually looks like. Today we're gonna be doing it again, this time with a load of EZAs. I think the last time we did this was up to the point of the 6-year anniversary. Now it is after the 6-year anniversary, so what will happen next? Find out right now on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Actually, no, I failed the intro, but that's fine. Today we are going to be finishing up the rest of the EZAs for this month, including last month. We do have a lot actually, starting from some of the EZAs I've actually missed. So we have the Super Saiyan Gohan into Gogeta, which I purposely totally did not forget, right? And we also have the 2 Super Saiyan Blue Gokus. Plus, one more thing, I've changed the C, D, and Turbo tier list. Turbo tiers into a meh tier, into a meh, because personally how I think of it is a unit is good, but it's not as good even after the EZA. So there you go, that's what the meh tier is. And I know all of these are pretty much better than, possibly better than B tier. That's the only thing I would say about this entire thing in general, but let's just get on with it. Let's start with Super Saiyan Gohan. Now, I haven't looked at this guy yet in a while, so let's just see what he does now. Skipping his... just looking at it very quickly. His leader skill before using all types attack plus 30%, does supreme damage in the super attack, gets 9% when performing a super on his passive, and then these are his links. They don't change, but they're actually pretty good. They're actually pretty good links, and he's on a pretty good amount of links, not links, categories, and his stats are a bit on the low side. But that's just him being an original SSR. But after being EZA'd in March 18, which is, well, for Global and JP in December, he's actually a little better than before. He's now 3 key, 60% to all types, and then his super attack just raises defense for 1 turn, which is actually pretty good. He gets 120% attack and 60% defense when performing a super. This guy is mostly a second slot unit in my opinion, but let me see what else he has. He gets an additional 30% attack and defense with a medium chance to crit and a medium chance to dodge, starting from the turn in which this character has performed the 3rd super attack. Do you really want me to give this guy additionals? Well, he does raise the defense, so that's actually pretty good. He does have a decent leader skill if you need him for the extreme villain, the villain extermination events for the EZA area, for the easy areas. But this unit in general isn't too bad. But there's more, I believe, right? No, that's pretty much everything. Links and categories are the same. His stats are a little better. Almost 16k health, almost 15k attack, and almost 11k defense. That's actually not bad. It's actually a pretty decent kind of balance right there. But he seems pretty decent. I kind of like this unit. But that chance, if you really want to get all of these, that means he has to super attack 3 times in order for this unit to actually work. And if they gave him additionals, then yes, this would actually work, or give him like guaranteed additional supers, then this would also work, which would make this guy a whole lot better. But I feel like they could have given him that. So the only way you could probably make this work is by giving him additionals through passive and equipment, which is the reason why I personally, based on his stats, based on his kit alone, first of all, it is a pretty good improvement. Second of all, I feel like they could have given him additionals, like I said. So I'm gonna put him in A tier because he gets defense, which is great. But he needs additionals in order for him to get the rest of his passive. Plus, I think I've seen him done pretty good damage. I think like 2-3 million, which isn't bad, honestly. That's pretty much like the minimum standard for majority of the regular SSRs that are in summonable banners. So yeah, that's Gohan right there. Also, he's pretty much good on Hybrid Saiyans, Mantra Boost, like all these categories. I don't know. Wait, Defenders of Justice. Huh. Okay, that's not bad. but still, that's pretty good. Next up, we have the EZA for our boy Gogeta. Now he's already out for global NJP, so let's just jump right in for him. We already know he's zero skill, 3 key 130%, and then 3 key 90% for super and extreme. He raises defense for a turn just like Gohan, but he lowers attack and defense and does immense instead. He does immense instead of supreme, which is so much better, obviously. And plus he's effective against all types, so that's the reason why he's Gogeta, because he's Gogeta. He gets 120% attack and defense. Well, prior to that, he only got attack, which is the reason why he was a little worse than before. So that's the reason why they give him defense, which is perfect. Plus, he has a medium chance of dodging with 1 Rainbow Key Sphere. Gets an additional 40% when getting 2 or more Rainbow Key Spheres, and then has a high chance to do a crit with 3 or more Rainbow Key Spheres. So really, this guy is Rainbow Gear geared specific, because in order to get his full passive you need Rainbow Key Spheres, and you pretty much need Rainbow Key Sphere Orb Changers, units such as, I don't know, Int, Go Tanks, and Ghost, or you put them on movie heroes, maybe Super Saiyan God Goku would work. Those are just a couple of examples, but really this guy needs Rainbow Key Spheres in order for him to actually get his full-on passive. Otherwise, this is your passive. Just that alone. But most of the time, you'll probably get like at least one Rainbow Key Sphere so you can actually dodge. Because the point of this guy is the fact that you just need Rainbow Key Spheres to get him to work. But his links are super good because he's Gogeta, Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Prepared for Battle, Over in the Flash, Fused Fighter, Experienced Fighters, and Fierce Battle, so pretty much him linking up with any other Gogeta in game, or the LR Physical Super Saiyan Goku and Angel Super Saiyan Vegeta, or any other units with Experienced Fighters would actually work. His categories are obviously very good as well: Fusion Movie Heroes, Super Saiyans, Otherworld Warriors, Final Trump Card, Connected Hope, and Power of Revival. His stats when he EZAs literally almost to the freaking brim on his HP and attack, like literally almost 20k attack, almost 19k health, and then almost 11k defense. Like I said, still really damn good, and he's a great Dokkan Fest unit to have nowadays, considering that, what did he do before? Just, yeah, he still lowers attack and defense. It's just the fact that now that he raises defense on his, in his EZA, it makes him so much better, like, dodge and getting this, super useful. And I did show this guy off on the channel, I believe. Did I? Let me make this one quick trip down my channel. I believe I showed him off on my channel. If I did not, then that's, no. Can't have everything, right? And I, probably did. Yeah, I did right here. So, yeah, pretty much I'll give you the full story of how I showed off Gogeta, but he's actually very good, and he does deserve to be higher than S tier. I think I said that to a commenter that wanted to know if Gogeta was on the list. Now he's on the list, so there you go. Pretty much, personally, I say double S tier, S tier. He's like way above that for sure. He has really good qualities as a unit, but he just needs that Rainbow Key Sphere changer to make him even better. Next up, we have the 2 Super Saiyan Blue Gokus that went alongside with him, I believe? Well, let me see just to make sure their dates on both Global and JP. Yeah, they did come along with him. So right here we have the AGL Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Did I say Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta? Oh god. If I did, that's on me. Okay, so we have the EZAs for both the Super Saiyan Blue Gokus, starting off with prior to his EZA, he was an AGL, SCR, and physical, HP and attack plus 30% to all those types. He does supreme damage, he gets 100% attack when doing a super, and then he has all these crazy ass links, and then he's on all these crazy ass categories, and they're all really good. Plus this is decent, okay? This is pretty much a decent rainbow stats prior to his EZA, but he is still pretty damn good. Well, he was mediocre until you get into his EZA. He's a 3 key and 80% to all types. he raises attack and defense for 1 turn on a super, which is great, and does supreme damage, so nothing really changes in here besides this part, which is great for him, because giving him additionals would also be very good for him. But the great thing about this unit is the fact that he has this. So he gets 100% attack and defense when performing a super. He gets an additional 59% attack and defense, and all allies get a 7% chance to crit. Plus an additional 20% attack when all allies attacking in the same turn are Realm of Gods. So in order for him to get that extra boost and giving allies the extra crit, all the allies, including himself, need to be Realm of Gods, or else this part of the passive will not pop off. So you're gonna need it. And judging by the amount of power that he has, when the truth shut him off, I believe he was like 6-7 million. Like, holy crap! What did they do to this guy? And this 59% attack and defense is calculated separately, as I'll explain later on. His links and categories are the same. His stats now are actually almost freaking high for this guy. Like, for a regular SSR, this is actually pretty high. It's not as high as like a regular Dokkan Fest EZA, but still good enough to actually be up there for sure. And I love this guy's EZA so much. For some reason, it's kind of like a thing right there. But yeah. If you guys want to see how much he gets from his additional 59% attack and defense plus 20% actually, he gets a total of 258% attack and 218% defense when there are only Realm of God category allies, when there are Realm of Gods category allies in the same turn. So yeah, that's a really big buff right there. And considering that if you give him additionals and he throws up a second super after his first initial super attack, he's gonna be disgusting. Let me tell you that, he's gonna be very disgusting and a pretty tanky unit, is what I would like to say. Plus with that extra chance to crit, oof, he's gonna be even better, like a monster, a balanced monstrous buff. Yeah, he gets his 100% attack and defense when performing a super, which is why he's like a secondary, like second slot, first slot, second, third slot unit most of the time. But first slot, I think is also possible if you're very lucky to see, like, if there are no enemies attacking you from the front. But overall, he's very good, like a double S tier. I don't want to put him in D tier because there's, okay, personally the reason why I didn't want to put him on D tier is because he doesn't sound like he's gonna be uber powerful. Like, he would dominate, like, I don't know, the God event. If you guys want me to try that out on a live stream or on video, I would do that right away. But for now, I'd say double S tier is like his sweet spot right there. Next up, we have the Tech Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Goku. Prior to his EZA, prior to his EZA, wait, is it still the same? Yeah. Prior to his EZA, he used to give 33% attack per every tech key spare, does supreme damage, and then changes Rainbow to tech key spares, and gets 30% attack, which is still minor, I guess. And his links are pretty much the same as the AGL Super Saiyan God Goku, so there's no change really. And his links are obviously the same. His stats are actually a little better than the AGL Goku, huh? Yeah, that's actually kind of true. They're actually a little better than his. But he's still decent today. No, let me rephrase that. He's good today. He used to be decent back then. Now when he's EZA'd, he's actually a lot better, and the wording's changed, right? Yeah. So he gets 35% attack per tech key spare, which is, well, he gives all units the ability to get 35% attack per tech key spare, which is awesome. And then, oh no, it's only per tech type actually, my bad. And then he raises attack and defense for 1 turn, just like the AGL Goku, into supreme damage. He changes Rainbow Key Spears to Tech Key Spears, which is still great. And then he gets 100% attack and defense, just a flat out boost at the start of turn. And then he gets an additional 59% attack and all allies' chance of performing a crit by 7% when all allies attacking the same turn are tech type. So really just making a literal tech type team or some form of that would make this guy so much better. Plus, he is actually pretty good. I have tested him out and EZA'd him before. He's very good. I do like the design of this unit. You just have to note that if you're not running a full-on or almost full-on tech type team, this part of the passive is not going to pop off, but this part of the passive is. Which is still very good, because you have this on top of this. But just keep in mind that you probably would need to have that for sure. Need to have a full rotation of tech types every time he comes into rotation. His links are the same, his categories are the same. Personally, I would say just put him on, I don't know, Pure Saiyans, Realm of Gods, or Goku's family. Maybe Kamehameha would work, actually. And if you guys are wondering where his stats are, I think it's, yeah, these are his stats, and these stats are better than AGL Goku's. But AGL Super Saiyan Blue Goku has a better balance than this guy does because of what he, in terms of the rotation restriction. So instead of having to be tech types, he's at Realm of Gods, and vice versa. This guy needs tech types instead of Realm of Gods. If he had Realm of Gods, this guy would be so much better actually, because he would fit pretty much on majority of the categories that he's on right here. So really, that would have made him so much better. But I think he's just one tier down below this guy. Just one tier, just because of that. Or maybe I would place him right here, but who knows? For now, I'm just gonna place him on S tier. He's still very good. He's just that rotation restriction is not going to be popped off as often as this guy right here. But he's still very good. Not gonna lie. He has a lot of great characteristics right here. And like I said, I tested him myself. He's very good. Who's next? Broly. Oh, Global's first LR EZA and JP's second summonable LR EZA. He used to be trash back then. Until today. Until today, after the World Tournament, he became a monster. Now, his leader skill is okay, I guess. 4 key, 120% to all SDR types, which personally I think is still good because it's useful for battlefield and such, or SBR if you would feel like it, because you're facing multiple enemies. This guy would be like a monster in ESBR or SBR. His super attack prior to this did Colossal and Mega Colossal, nothing too specific. Now he raises both attack and defense on both his 12 and 18 key, but his multipliers are still the same. However, his passive dramatically changes the game for this Broly only compared to what happened to him before. He used to lose defense before. Now he literally is a godsend. He gets 50% attack and defense. Now it's not much, but it's actually a lot. Trust me. And then he gets an additional 50% attack and defense and launches an additional super when performing a super attack. So if you do one super attack, you get another one, obviously, which is how he works. Even prior to his EZA, he gets 5 key when there's a pure or hybrid Saiyans category enemy, which is pretty much 70-80% of the game. Like, no cap. This is actually super useful. And it's effective against all types and guaranteed to hit when there's a Goku's family category enemy. Oh, that's a big whoopee right there, because literally there are a bunch of modes that do involve Goku, and if I recall correctly, that's a good thing. Do you know how many Gokus are in the game, right? Do you know how many Gokus are in the game? There's a lot. The reason why I'm so excited, I was excited because of just pretty much all of this, is it just makes him so much better. I like the design of this unit. He's just very good, and he's so much better now in the World Tournament than he was before, in terms of outputting damage. His links are Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior Race, the Saiyan Lineage, Berserker, which you probably need to link him up with other Broly's in order for him to do so. Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. This guy's Extreme Z Battle was hard as hell. Like, even if you brought in LRUI Goku, he would probably get creamed for some reason. I'm just terrible with dodge luck. Like, in terms of taking on this guy's Extreme Z Battle, this guy literally just decimated my freaking team. But I still managed to EZA him on JP, but not on global. I know, it sucks. But he's very good for the World Tournament now. Pretty much majority of the events are in-game. I don't know about... Well, I could watch Truth's video on this guy in God event and see how he does. And I'll come back to it when I update this tier list again. But he's beastly. And these are the categories that he's on. Personally, what I would say is put him on, I don't know, Planetary Destruction, Full Power, Movie Bosses, obviously, Resurrected Warriors, Chakra Goku? Maybe. And, did I say Pure Saiyans? I think I did. But just to say it again, Pure Saiyans, Full Power, Planetary Destruction, Chakra Goku, Resurrected Warriors, and Movie Bosses. I'm pretty sure those are like the best categories that he'll be on, for sure. And, these are his stats. His stats don't change as an LR. So that's great, but his SA just go up to 25, which makes him even crazier. But yo, that's he's good. Plus, it is his additional 50% attacking defense is calculated separately, so it's 125% attacking defense instead of like 120, which is actually still impressive as hell. But it's very, very good. Like, no cap. Very, very disgusting. I personally would place this guy on Z tier because of how much of an upgrade he is. I know people will be upset of me placing him on Z tier instead of like SS or S tier. I know. But he's very, very good. If you want to come at me and say he doesn't deserve to be on there, I completely understand, but he's just good. He's just really, really amazing, in my opinion. Next up we have Yamu and Spopovich. Oh man. I just finished EZAing these guys. These guys are actually pretty good. Let me see what they do before. Yeah, so basically they recover under super attack, and they were 3 key 50% to World Tournament. Come on, can we get an actual World Tournament lead? Like 120% would be fine, but just say 77%. Let me see the category again. Let me tell you this, I've been bashing on this category to get a goddamn leader skill. Like an actual leader skill that's like 120% at least. Sure, Hercule has 100% to all types, but I'd say he would be a better World Tournament lead than these two combined. Like, come on. But that's just enough of me ranting about the World Tournament category itself. They are 3 key 77% to World Tournament category, and they're Extreme Class 3 key 40%. Okay, that's actually pretty good. They do supreme damage, lower attack and defense, and get 7% and recover 7% HP, which is actually great. Prior to their EZA, they just did 70% attack and defense. They get 2 key, and they get an additional 20% attack per each super attack performed, and they get an additional 20% defense with each attack received, up to a max of 140% for each. Right? Oh no. There's no limit, right? I don't no, there's no limit to their attacks. Oh god. But right now in their EZA, they get 90% attack and defense at the start of turn. They get 2 key plus an additional 20% with each super attack performed. They get an additional 20% defense with each attack received, up to 160%, which is huge. Disable enemy guard. Actually, this is the first EZA, free-to-play EZA that actually disables enemy guard. But it's only against superclass enemies. It's not a problem really. It's just how they're built. Plus, it's actually pretty good because I think just they're gonna hit neutral damage pretty much every time, even if they're going up against a type disadvantage. So I'm guessing that's the reason why they made it so that they can do neutral damage. Their links are Brutal Beatdown, Evil Autocrats. I can't pronounce okay, maybe Autocrats. Dynamic Powered, Berserker, Tough as Nails, Coward, and Shatter No Limit. They're okay, I suppose. You could just put Majin in here, but I guess not. But Brutal Beatdown's really nice. Tough as Nails is pretty good, actually. Shatter No Limit is going to be very common. Berserker. No, Brawley has that link. Why do they have it? I guess it's because of goddamn Spopovich. Demonic Power. Who's in here exactly? I just have to make this quick trip down memory lane. Bobbity in here? No. No, it's just Toa, Fu, Mira. Okay, Dabura? Wait, why is this Dabura in here? Why not? Oh, come on, guys. Okay. Okay. Okay, they're not too bad, I suppose. That's not too bad of a link. Only if you put him like on some wonky extreme class team. Pretty sure it's going to be like Corroded Body and Mind or Terrifying Conquerors. That would definitely work. But still, they're actually pretty good. This EZA is pretty good. I'd say it's a solid S tier right there, in my opinion. What are their stats prior? It's not too bad. When they EZA, free to play, obviously, but these are pretty good free to play stats. Let's be honest. But in total, yeah, see 10,000% attack. Holy crap, that's nuts. This is the reason why you should give them additionals because of that. It's nuts. That is literally nuts. Their additional 20% defense is calculated separately, resulting in 394% defense after 8. Jeez, bro, what the hell? Well, they have such low defense, but I'm pretty sure they're going to get up to some skyrocketing defense, maybe like, I don't know, 200k defense, I suppose? I might have to do an actual showcase for these guys because I haven't really done a showcase for them yet, so expect one coming soon, but I'd say they are solid S tier, in my opinion. They're just really good. They're pretty good in terms of their passive. When it comes to their links, only like 1, 2, 3, 4 of their links are like good. And category-wise, the only category few categories I would say that are good are Terrifying Conquerors, Majibu Saga, possibly Corroded Body and Mind. Let me see just to be sure, because World Tournament can go suck it. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, in my opinion, World Tournament can go suck it. Okay, you have units such as, I don't know, Goku Black, that will work. That's nice. You got Meta Cooler, that works out perfectly just to support them, I suppose. Physical no, oh my god. Physical Dabura. Really nice, actually. But otherwise, yeah, it's a pretty decent category. I would put them on there, so yeah, that definitely works. So pretty much only categories that will work are Majibu Saga, Terrifying Conquerors, and Corroded Body and Mind. That's like those are like the only categories I would place them on. Well, yeah, they definitely deserve to be on S tier. And Gohan, aka Great Saiyaman. Let me go into this. Take these out. Gohan Teen, Hercule City's new hero. This guy is a turn 1 transformation unit, so some of these are pretty much irrelevant at the moment just because of that. But do they change at all? Let me see. Yes, they do. So pretty much, if you guys want to see his links, they're right here. These are pretty much useless. These links are pretty much useless except for his stats. So prior to his EZA, he had this. Then after his EZA, he has these stats. These stats aren't as bad as I would say for any other free-to-play units, so pretty good. They're pretty good free-to-play stats. Before his EZA, he used to be Superclass 3 key, 40% to all stats. Now he's a Defenders of Justice sub-lead 3 key and 77% to all stats, and then he's the 3 key, 40% to Superclass, so it's pretty much the same thing. His Super Attack Hyper Speed Ball does supreme damage, and then his passive skill transforms into the Hero of Love and Justice as his disguise. His transformation conditions are transforms upon entering attacking turn. Woohoo! Like I said, he's a turn 1 transformation unit, so he goes into Great Saiyaman. At his EZA, his leader skill's the same thing. His super attack now does raises attack and defense for 1 turn and does supreme damage to the enemy and lowers attack and defense. That's nice. What does he do before? He just lowers attack and defense, does supreme damage. Yeah, that actually kind of works for him. I do like it. His passive, oh, it's a long one right there. Before, he did 100% attack and defense at the start of turn. He gets 5 key and an additional 50% attack and defense with a chance to perform a crit and evade by 10% when plus 10% when attacking extreme class enemies. And then his super attack will be sealed when there is a puppy gals or youth category enemy. Which isn't bad, I guess. And his links do change a little bit, so... Prior to that, he has Brainiac, Sane Lineage, Sane Warrior Race, All in the Family, Cold Judgment, Supreme Power, and Shatter the Limit. Now, I believe some of these will change. So now he has Brainiac, Sane Lineage, Patrol, Signature Pose, and Hero of Justice, Supreme Power, and Shattering the Limit. So, and you see what links. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, right? Yeah, just those three right there. So, Sane Warrior Race, All in the Family, and I believe Cold Judgment is also replaced as well. Kinda sucks that we can't just use him. I wish we could, but we can't. Which is the reason why the SSR exists in the first place. His categories are Hybrid Saiyans, Majibu Saga, Transformation Boost, Goku's Family, Siblings Bond, Special Pose, and Defenders of Justice. Pretty good. Pretty good at a base level for now. But after his EZA, categories, links, are all the same. His passive skill at EZA level now does 150% attack and defense at the start of turn, which is huge actually. He gets a chance to perform a crit and a dodge plus 18%. Okay, so it's unconditional. That's good. He gets 5 key plus an additional 50% attack and defense when attacking extreme class enemies. So pretty much SBR would definitely work. He reduces damage by 28% when there's a Puppy Gals or Youth category ally in the same rotation. Oh, that's good. Especially if you have him in Defenders of Justice, Special Pose, Goku's Family, Siblings Bond actually works. Pretty much all the categories except for Transformation Boost, I believe. No, you could put him in Transformation Boost actually. So pretty much all of his categories would work when this part of the passive pops off, and it reduces damage by an additional 30%. And character's super attack will be sealed when there is a Puppy Gals or Youth category enemy. Oh, that's different. Might have to test this guy out on the Videl Dokkan event. Yeah, might have to, because I think this definitely works. Can't see his actual super attack damage, but at least it works. At least his damage reduction works. Or maybe the Bojack event, I don't know. His stats after EZAs are right here. Like I said, pretty good free-to-play stats. And I don't think there's anything too special about him besides the fact that he gets 150% attack and defense, and then an additional 50% attack and defense. Are there anything? Sure. Nope. Okay. So this is actually a pretty good unit to have. Even though he was released on April 1st, and the goddamn STR Great Saiyaman and Fidel should have been released on that day, but they decided to troll us. Congratulations. But he's still very good. I really like the design of this guy. Gets damage reduction. He has a lot of attack and defense. He has a really good super attack mechanic. And he's a decent Defenders of Justice sub-lead. So I would place him right here. S tier. Really good unit. Next up we have Tapion. Oh my god. I really love this unit so much. That I don't have to talk about his pre-awakened EZA, but if you guys really want to see it, it's right here. Nothing too much has changed. His passive definitely changes a lot. So keep in mind that he used to have 150% attack and 50% defense when HP is 50% or below. His damage reduction is still there. His links are the same. His categories are the same. These are his stats at rainbow level. But now when he EZAs, it's gonna be a lot different. Well, his user skill doesn't really change a lot. So his user skill before used to be 150% to giant category or giant form. Now it's 160. Nothing too crazy. His super attack does immense damage and lowers attack and defense, where prior to I think he just lowered attack. Yeah. And then his passive secret mission is EZA. Now it gives him 120% attack and defense, which is what we needed for this guy. Because if he had it just in this part of the passive, then his EZA would definitely be personally right here. It would personally he would be right here. That's all I would say. But his buff is still there for sure. He also reduces damage by 50%. Blah blah blah. He gets an additional 80% attack. 80% attack when HP is 50% or less. That's actually a lot better than this one, even though it's a little bit reversed actually, because he gets a smaller buff in his HP than how they gave it to him in here. But he has a 200% buff instead of 150%, which is still pretty good, not gonna lie. And then he breaks Phantom Majin Seal when conditions are met. In order for that to happen, HP needs to be 50% or less. And now I'll get into his giant transformation in a bit. His links are Brainiac's Hero, Experienced Fighters, which links really well with Gogeta, Revival, Transform, Solid Support, and Fierce Battle. Transform pretty much would work with any Giants units, I assume. And then his categories are obviously Giants, Resurrected, Movie Bosses, Time Travelers, Movie Heroes, and Siblings Bond. Best case scenario, just place them on Movie Heroes, Movie Bosses, or maybe Time Travelers in Giant form, but that's, or Resurrected Warriors, but those are like all the categories I recommend. His stats at EZA level aren't high, but the reason why they're not high is because of what he has in his kit, and they're really good. Now when you get into his giant transformation, aka Hirudegarn, does anything change? No, nothing changes at all. Nothing changes in his giant transformation, so we could just skip that, obviously. But obviously, this guy is very good. He does have a lot of capabilities, and he has defense along with his damage reduction for freaking free. So Z tier he goes. No questions asked. Next up, we're gonna go into the Butoden units, aka Goku and Vegeta. First up, we'll be starting with Kaio. Can't you just call him Kaioken Goku? Come on. But yeah, this is called Goku Dokkan Butoden. Prior to his EZA, he gets... Right? Oh, okay. Prior to his EZA, he gives 4 ki 45% to Goku's family, and then 2 ki 22% to Superclass. And now when he EZAs, he gives Goku's family or Superclass allies 4 ki 44% to all stats. Prior to his EZA, his super attack does raise his attack for 4 turns. Now it raises attack and defense for 4 turns, which is great. In his passive, yeah, might as well skip that part actually, because I think it's all the same in here, right? 88% attack at the start of turn, defense 80% when performing super, then gets an additional 88% attack when attacking extreme class enemies, right? Oh no, it's just 22% before, now it's 88%. That's still a pretty good buff. Then gets it, and then has all these links. Pretty much majority of his links are actually really good. And then his categories are also really good. Plus his stats. Oh yeah, by the way, he has his own orbs, which I already had. Like, I think they gave it to us last. Like, yeah, I think they gave us all of their orbs to Rainbow both Goku and Vegeta, which was really great for me, obviously. But these are his stats. This actually isn't bad, considering that he has a high attack stat. Like, holy crap, that's actually summonable SSR level. No, actually, summonable TWAR level. Almost a Dokkan, like a old 2019-2020 Dokkan Fest unit right there. Which is really good. Plus he has high defense, holy crap. That is very, very good for a unit like this to be in. So he gets attack and defense in his super attack. He gives 4 ki 44% to Goku family in super class. He gets 80% at the start of turn. Gets 88% defense when doing a super. and then gets an additional when attacking extreme class enemies, has really good links, all that stuff. For a free-to-play unit, and for a free-to-play EZA, this guy's on top of the list right there. At S tier at least. Or, no, I'd say double S tier. He actually does output really good damage as well. Just like this not Super Saiyan, my god. Just like this Saiyan Strike Vegeta Dokkan Butoden. He's the same thing as Goku, except he's Vegeta's family. He does the same thing. His super attack does the same thing as Goku as well. His passive is literally the opposite of Goku, except he gets defense instead of attack at the start of turn, and then he gets 80% attack when doing a super, and gets an additional 88% when attacking super class enemies. So literally, he's literally the opposite of the Butoden Goku. But his links are just as decent as Goku's, except over 9,000 sucks. That's the only thing. But he has more categories than Goku, which is crazy and all. So I'd say he's a little better than Goku, personally. In terms of ranking them over each other. But his stats, let me see his stats. His stats are a little low. Plus, he does have that additional buff. Wait, how much does he get through his attack? They don't say. Uh-oh, they don't say. Well, I'm assuming Goku may also have this because he gets it from his start of turn buff compared to how Vegeta gets it. But I'm pretty sure it's the same kind of buff as how Goku gets it as well. So yeah, in terms of who's better than who, Vegeta is personally better just because he has more categories to work with. But I think Goku is just about as good as Vegeta is, so personally, that's the reason why they're both on the same tier. And I believe that's all the new units I would love to add onto this tier list. Let's see who gets bumped down, personally. Trunks doesn't get that much use anymore, I'm sorry. Vegeta, I honestly don't know why they have him on here anymore. I'm just done with this guy. Like, I'm really done with this. I don't even use him anymore, but he's decent, I suppose, but he's not the greatest at B tier. Is there anyone gonna come down? I honestly, no, I think these are all pretty good up here. Anything through here now? Well, nah. Yeah, I don't think so. But don't worry about this Goku. This one was just added in by accident because of my stupid mistakes. But let me see through my own thing. I'm just gonna shrink down this little guy. There we go. So, in terms of the entire tier list, this is my entire tier list. This is the April 2021 EZA tier list for both global and JP. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up for about 43 minutes of your time. If you guys have any comments, suggestions, or questions about this tier list, you can also put those in the comment section below. And I will see you guys when I make another tier list such as this.